Hello again, everyone. This is Randy, your Sew Machine Man, and what we're looking at today is the Brother Innovis 2800D. The D stands for Disney, and you can see the picture of Donald getting embroidered there. It's embroidery and sewing machine combo. It's a nice little machine. A lot of customers have it. This one we service today in the Sewmobile. We're getting a lot of customers that want to meet me somewhere, and today we got to meet a young lady at the Mercado Juarez over in Arlington, and while she was in having lunch with her friends, we service a sewing machine. We do this quite often. Meet somebody at the Costco. We can meet them at the museum. I met a lady at the museum. Actually, 3 ladies, 4 machines, 6 kids. And while they were doing their museum thing, I was out in the parking lot fixing the machines. With time for them to leave, all the machines are ready. And I'm hearing from people that they're getting 6 weeks to 12 weeks wait. And if you don't want a 6-week to 12-week wait to get your machine fixed, call me and we'll do it the same day or the next, depending on what time you call me. So we're in the sewing machine repair business, so that's what we do. We're happy to do it. As long as we're able, we'll keep doing it. Gas is only $3 a gallon. If it gets too much crazier than that, we'll figure something out. But for now, everything's working out. And here's how we started out today. It was kind of rainy and drizzly this morning, but it cleared up into a beautiful day here in North Texas. But we started out at the Mercado Juarez, I can say it, Mercado Juarez over in Arlington. And here we are at the Mercado Juarez Cafe at Matlock and I-20 over by the Parks Mall in Arlington. My customer decided she wanted to have lunch over here with her friends, so by golly, we'll just meet her over here. While she's having lunch, we'll fix her sewing machine. So we got the Sewmobile today. I don't know if y'all seen the Sewmobile. You might as well take a look at it here. And here it is in action. Needs to be washed because we've been driving around in all the craziness. But here's the Sewmobile set up, ready for action. We got the customer's machine here on the bench, and we've got all the access places taken off here so we can clean it out, blow it out real good. Of course, it's the Innovis 2800. Here we go. We'll find it. 2800D. Of course, it's got the electric winder on top, like a lot of them have. It's got the servo tension adjusted, so it doesn't have a knob. It does it automatically, and you can see it's operated by servo motor. So it's got to check and make sure in between here you get things nice and cleaned out. And up here, there's always some thread tangled up in there. You got to clean that out, and you get access to everything pretty well in here. It's not a bad little machine. It's like I always say, it's like all the new machines you get. It's going to have all the electronics, it's going to have the plastic, it's going to have this and that. The drop-in bobbin with the non-metal bobbin case. But not bad machines. Got a lot of nice features on it. I have a lot of customers that have this machine, and they seem to like it just fine. I don't mind it. You know, it's not a 401A, but that's old school steel and all the old technology. But this is the way it is in the modern world, so not a bad little machine. I'll have it stitched out here in a minute, have it running like new. So what we did was we serviced it A to Z, got it all fixed up, and then we stitched it out, and brings us to where we are here. And here we go. Okay, now we got it all back together, and it's cleaned up, oiled up. I should have mentioned this little guy right here. This has a tiny screw in there, and it has a little tab underneath this front lip. Right there's a little tab, and there's also a little tab right in the center. And getting this lined up is critical because it has to be just right. It can't be on there crooked at all. It'll snap into place, but you got to get that tab, this tab, and then the screw lined up. So that's critical. That's the only difficult part about putting this guy back together. But if you hold your mouth just right and have some patience with it, put this tab underneath and then up there and get it snapped in. And once it's lined up, you'll see it's all nice and symmetrical. You know you have it right. Otherwise, good luck. But that's the only thing I should have called your attention to and neglected to. But got it all back together. Nice little machine. Regular customer of mine. I've serviced it many times. He takes real good care of it. And my customers who do that, they have a lot less problems. And it's a lot less of an issue when it's time to service it because it just maybe has a burr on the hook, like this one did. The little ding on the needle plate you take out, and you keep up with that stuff, and it's not a monumental process. But It's not a bad little machine, and she's going to be happy when she gets it back. I'm going to text her here in a little bit, and she'll be finishing up maybe, having her lunch with her friends. If not, I'll wait on her, but we'll get her back in business, and she can go back to her house, and I'll go to the next one. And that's exactly what happened. As a matter of fact, she came out as I was finishing it up, and she said the timing was perfect, and she grabbed her machine and went to Joann's, and her husband rolled her eyes and said, well, this is going to cost me even more money. So she went to Joann's, and I went to my next service call, and it was a good day, and then the sun came out, and it was just grand. So if you want to get your machine serviced, I can park in your driveway, I can park in your driveway, I can park anywhere, meet you at the Starbucks, the Costco, any place that has pavement, I can meet you there, get you all fixed up, and it won't take 6 weeks or 12 weeks. I can usually do you the next day. We fix sewing machines, we're serious about it, and we'll take care of you. There's not anything out there that I haven't serviced, so I'll be happy to service whatever you have. Just let me know. And in the meanwhile, kind of a quick review of the Innovis D. Like I said, a lot of customers have these. They're good little machines. They're as good as you're going to get. This is a higher end machine, so it's not a cheapie. It's not the one you get at Walmart for $89. It's a Brother too, but there's a world of difference between that Brother and this Brother. But they're like any machine out there. They will absolutely not work for you if you go on something too heavy. I'm jumped up here, but something Nedra. How can I help? Live chat. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot. Bye now.